crab cakes. Crab cakes, asparagus, and rice. I'm gonna fix my, there it is, lighting. There you go. Just a quick little live, something to keep going and going and going. This is the most I've ever been really trying to do, mostly on my YouTube, because I usually just post one out of one day, mostly for maybe 4, 5, 6, or 7 hours. But I think I'm gonna do it this way too, as much as possible where I can, when I don't have too much of my staff members kind of like eyeing and like ear hustling. I have tartar sauce for my crab cakes.
Anything again?
What?
Do anything again?
No. I only had soup. What's up, Tennessee TV? I'm on lunch. Time to eat. Thank you, whoever did that one thumbs up. So I'm off at this job at 7. It started at 11. Salute to About That Land Life. I was getting toasty. Crab cakes. Breaded crab cakes. Rice. And asparagus. This is the lunch they had over here. I just threw in the bunch of money. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. And in the dry. Sitting across from you. And Daryl Morrison coming back around, huh? It was like 58 over here. It looks sunny, but it's like 58 degrees. How's work? Cool. Very relaxing over here. No. It's like I'm at home, but I'm working. Now, have you guys ever thought of that? Like, doing whatever you want to do, but having to finish one task and getting it done in your own time. Either you want to finish it so fast so you can get to something else, so you can roam around, do something else. Hello, Robert. I know my lives could be boring, but you know, 10 minutes of me doing a live and I can probably start doing that. I need to start doing like 10-minute lives, and that's a whole, you know, hour and a half plus 10 more. And that could lead into people really kind of giving you some watch time hours faster, because I think people would rather watch short videos than long hour ones. Not unless if they tend to look at it a different way, to press the little red and start just forwarding it, or you can go to um, to your settings, and you could you know, when you press forward, there's a settings there that you could change it 5, 10, 15, or 20 seconds in one tap. I had it before in 20 seconds and that was too much. So I went back on my settings and I put 5. So every tap is 5 seconds. So if you see that play button that has 2 of these, the forward, it'll say forward dash 2. So that means double. So if you are watching somebody and sometimes forwarding won't put the audio, because it's just what you're seeing from getting from that part to the forward part. When you hold your finger on the screen, you can hear, it's like a how do you say, like a fast forward recorded like video. You know how like when they up, what's the word, you guys? They pre-recorded. Okay, so it's a video and they fast forward it to record it to make it shorter. So say a 5-minute video went to a minute and a half. So that means, it means something. It's like fast forward, but what they did was they anyways, so if you hold the button on my phone, you can hear them talking and there's, but you can see what they're doing. So it's just in a dash 5 seconds faster than what you were just watching from where it's at. Or 5 seconds rewind. So one tap, 5 seconds rewind, 5 seconds forward. But if you press the button, if you press your phone, after you just press, you know, like to have it go forward, you can see it's like a chipmunk, like you can just see everything that's just playing, but in fast. Yeah. So you want to go help somebody, or is too nosy or even too curious to know about what they're doing, just press the phone and you'll see the whole play, even if it's a 3, 4, 5 hour video. It's so funny. I just noticed that like 3 days ago I did that. Okay, Tennessee. Yeah, we're having dinner over here too. So I do my lunch and dinner over here. What is you talking about? I'm 45. I'm 45. I got 2 of my packages last night. It's it's like when you fly and travel. It's the pillow that goes around your neck, but it's a massager. It's a memory foam massager pillow. So it has buttons on the side. The buttons on the side has like a massager. It has like massage balls in the back. I bought 2 of them, so they arrived yesterday. I'm receiving more packages. Not playback. But yeah, it is a playback. But I'm okay. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's a playback speed. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. At least you understand. Because um not wanting to go through the whole video, you can see after 5 minutes. But not having to waste your time. You know what I mean? I don't know, but does it help on watch time hours? Even if you, okay, so if you never seen the video and it's a 5 hour and you are like at the 1 minute mark and then you just press the button, like you just press the phone, like say this is a phone and I just have my thumb on it and I'm watching it because everything is like, it's on speed, like double, double speed. Does that help on watch time? To help out that person that's doing that had the video, had the video, that had the video. Mm-hmm. Mm. Thank you. I like that. I always like when somebody, gives me a good compliment or a good comment about my age. Yeah, 1980. Oh, what? For the play for to speed it up? To speed it? Are you serious? That okay. But I mean, I'm not talking about my own video, like I'm gonna do that to my own video, because I noticed that your own channel, you can, whatever you watch in your own channel, it won't help you out on watch time hours. It doesn't help. Or do you know otherwise? Is it different now? Because I know back in 2023, if I watch my own video, it won't help yourself on your own watch time hours. It has to be a whole different account. Oh, do you play grow garden? Excuse me. Oh gosh. I don't hold the phone. And choose the speed you want without holding your phone. Oh, okay. I think I seen that setting, but even if I was to watch forward, because I'm talking about forward, um, in order to get to the play of the video, it's going forward, and to keep watching, the setting that I put is every 5 seconds forward. So I don't have anything like that where it'll be just automatic, just to like, is it under moderation community? I think it says it on the where you go on quality, no, not quality, oh, top chat, or the filter. It'll say top chat, all messages, or top messages, and then right on the bottom it'll say community moderation. So that's for like blocked words. I'm not worried about that, but I mean, people will say whatever they want to say, and it'll say this message is held for review. Moderators could see it, or I could hide it, or I could hide it or show it. And that part I really don't care no more. I used to care about those like inappropriate words, but then now it's more just like more kind of just scheming through. It's you're scheming through the video because of somebody that is like either you know I don't want to say interesting to watch, but it seems like they're more of a drama person to watch because all they talk about is nonsense and all they talk about is like scamming or, like what's their next thing to do in order for them to receive um, like money or donations from people that are giving them from their hardworking, earnings. And they're over there just sitting around, just, what I'm saying, using that money to use drugs and not really like putting it into something better, for them. So it's always like something that you're gonna watch because you're like, what the hell is this person doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of giving that for an example to like just kind of scheme through and not really have to watch a whole hour or 2 hours of them. But anyways, oh, thank you, Daryl. I was sneezing. 1983. You're 3 years younger than me. I kind of not really into men that's younger than me. I'm not into men that's younger than me. But if you fine as hell, then I might give it a shot. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. Oh, okay, Zabo. Okay, I get you. What? You're stupid. Trans woman. You're dumb as hell. Okay. I don't know, but I did have a relationship in this YouTube with someone just recent, and that person is a man. I'm crazy. Mike Jones, don't forget to hit the like button before you leave, because I'm going to give you a surprise. Okay? Send me money. We're going to get the trolls out of here. Mike Jones, I'm going to keep you here. What you mean? What is funny? What's funny? No, you didn't. You didn't hit the like button. I still see the same number. Abdul, what are you? Are you Indian? Tell me what are you? Tell me what are you? I only see 6. Mike Jones, are you white? Mike Jones, answer me. Are you white? Yes or no? Well, I don't consider you one. Mike Jones. Abdul Rahman. You're an American? Well, you need to go find another way to make money. That's a diamond in the gold in the what in the goddamn in the, okay. I have 25 seconds, you guys. I have 1 minute. I'm gonna go clock back in. I'm gonna leave my phone right here and then I'll be right back. Oh, okay. You're a black man with good credit. Okay. Damn. Did you have to say that? Abdul. Seven digits in what? 7 digits? Yeah, 7 digits. I'll be right back. Hold on. So answer that question and I'll be right back. Okay. 4 people still here. Still didn't ask. Okay, you didn't answer my question. I said, what's 7? I'm not going to ask what's the 7 digits, but I'm thinking I have 7 digits. Seven digits. There you go. 7 digits to your 1 minute to clock back in. Oh my God. TLC. Oh my God. Where are you from, Daryl? I think you said you was from Compton or something. So the napkins is in the wash. Do I have to put them in the dry? I have a whole till 4 o'clock to chill. I can sit here for a whole hour and not do anything. The kitchen is over there. This is a whole big dining room right here, and I get to chill till 4 o'clock. Do you hear me? That's how much of a chill of a job this is. Over here. Now I was slaving my ass in the other job. I had 2 jobs. I was working 4 days at the other job and 2 days over here. My Saturday and Sundays was over here, and my 4 days was Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And that shit is crazy. Like nonstop residents asking for coffee, and because there's no, like, see right here on this dining, there's a little counter over there that has a space area where it has a coffee pot where it's hot water and coffee and pitchers of drinks. So they have the coffee setting over there where it can stay hot. Now, in the other place where I used to work at, you have to carry it around, right? And you only have two hands. So if I'm serving 3 plates in one tray and there's 48 residents that I have to get to with only two servers, but one server has to get at least 22 residents in a matter of time. And the other server has to do tray. So they have 18 trays. Let's just say this square right here, this is a tray. It has to have the utensils, it has to have the drink, the soup, the dessert, the fruits, whatever it is, even coffee, creamers, all the shit, right? And there's like 5 carts and there's 18 trays. That other server has to ask one chef. We have one chef here too. That's why I'm like, how is it that see, now these people right here, they're more like relaxed, but I think the chef over here, he's like a big Filipino dude, and he doesn't quite get it to a point where if a resident asks for something, a new resident, because new residents means more money, okay, flowing. And it's always just like saying when you have a new clientele, right, out on the street, you want to get to know them. You have to get to know them. It's just like I have to get to know a resident over here. I have to know what diet they have, if they're allergic to something, number 1. If they're a diabetic, number 2. Okay, so other server has to do 18 trays, and she has to ask the chef to make whatever it is. So it's like we're meeting in one, asking the chef, and with mine is, okay, so breakfast, I know all 45 on the top of my head. Breakfast, who wants fried eggs? Who only wants toast, and who only wants raisins and brown sugar, and or either milk in their oatmeal? Like, everything that comes to breakfast is the easiest for me. But when it comes to lunch, there's 2 options. One could be pork and one could be chicken. But there's sides to that. And sometimes they fucking modify the shit, and you say, I don't want this, and give me a half of a regular, or just give me a regular. But I want option 1, and then there's an option 2. So the other job was just like, it was more flowing to the point where it was like all for business, all for show, everything fancy, everything like, on point and stuff like that. So the other server, I would get frustrated too. And everybody gets frustrated, because if she's asking this chef to make something for her to put on the tray, it could be a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's a whole different ass thing that what we have right here that's looking like a buffet, right? But see, now the thing is that we'll have ice creams ready, we'll have fruit ready that's sliced and diced in a little like ice cream scooper kind of cup looking kind of cute thing. We have it over here too, but we'll have those things to the side. And I was a person that had to do ice cream and fruits and dessert. As far as with her, she had to change the setting on the table. So we'll have placemats. Once that meal sitting is like done, Then we'll change it to put tablecloths, different kind of color napkin. Silverware is always going to be the same, cups and stuff like that or whatever. But the only problem over there was that you have to remember who wants option one and who wants option two. So it was kind of like getting easy, but sometimes it frustrates you because um it's just it's too many people. And usually I won't make a mistake, but for 3 months, when I was like looking forward to even like saying like, am I gonna make a mistake soon, like am I gonna jinx myself, and then next thing you know, the next day I jinx myself, or later on that day I jinx myself to giving the wrong plate to somebody else. Like, I swear to God, like, I made no mistakes on giving a plate to any of the residents, but I made 2 mistakes out of 3 months. And that's only because I was thinking about it. So if you don't think about it, then you'll just do fine. But yeah, everything was fast paced in that other job. Like, you're breaking your back. Like, it's like you're working out and you're lifting plates that are like the Sonoma plates that are like fucking 3.5 pounds each plate. And I'm over there carrying 4 plates back to the kitchen because in that time, or I mean, sorry, in that place, we can't use carts to buzz tables. We have to carry everything. So, like, we have to do the saucers, and the saucers are like fucking, like, almost like 1.5 pounds. Like, this right here is probably like right below a pound. And I'm stacking 4 plates, maybe 3 or 4 of these on top of that, and maybe like 3 of these with all the silverware. Like, man, I was getting a workout for real, for real. And I was just, it's part of something where you need to grind into, like, almost kind of like you're doing it because you're looking at what you need to bring back home, but you're not overdoing it. Like, I don't say, well, I'm not going to make a mistake today. I almost go to work like it's a freestyle. I don't know what's going to happen in my day. I don't say anything to myself. I don't pray. I don't say, well, today's going to be a good day. Or I wonder who's going to be at work today. Like, who's coming into work today? No, I just get ready. I get out the door. I make it to work. And then I just let it be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then I resigned over there because I said, you know what? It's too much for me. I'm breaking my back. I've been working since January, having 2 jobs. And before this 90-day, I stayed there for like, I think 110 days. So it was like 3 months and 11 days because I left there October 11. And before July, I was working at a nursing and rehabilitation for 148 patients. So their weight of, like, say, kitchen stuff, the trays are like fucking 5 pounds each. Oh my God. And the plate was like, 2 pounds or some shit. You know what I mean? And it was heavy work too. That nursing and rehabilitation is a backbreaker for 5 staff members in one kitchen for 150 patients. I stayed there for 7 months, and then I went to the other assisted living just like this for 3 months, and now I'm at just only one job. Why? Because I said to myself, let me relax my body for just these last 2 months. So October, November, well, and like right now, December is becoming, a new month, and already 6 days passed. And I said, well, let me, like, tone down all that, like, just crazy and too much weight, like, it takes a toll on your back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in my 20s no more, but I do work out like as if I was in my 20s. You know what I mean? Like I won't stop. I I focus on more of trying to just work it out at work and just get through it, but without having no problems with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And so just this last November, or I'm sorry, October, November, December, I'm kind of waiting till next year. So maybe I could look forward into looking for another job because the minimum wage will be higher and different pay and stuff like that. So right here, I won't leave this job. This is too much of relaxing. What's up, Nikki Lee? Oh, it's been a long time. Happy holidays to you. I see you're at I just looked at your page. Where you going, Don? What are we having for dessert? Okay. All right. Um, yeah, so like right now, that was a chef. It's 3 o'clock. I can sit here till a whole hour just sitting here, not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give myself some time to YouTube too, but I try like now because before I didn't care. I was like letting the dishwasher like put away the dishes, even though like servers are supposed to help too. Like I wasn't doing that before. I would be on my phone recording, doing this live and shit. I'll be over there, the library, the laundry and shit like that. And now it's just like I guess I gotta pay attention to what in their needs, the staff in the kitchen needs. So I do the laundry here, I do serving, and I do trays. So over here, there's the most trays over here is about 10. 10.
Snoopy.
I know. It's so cute. Huh. Whoever's rich, they like. Whoever's rich, they like to keep the lights on. Shoot, the rich is like talking smack to the people that can't put too much lights around their house. You know, when they're rich and wealthy, they like to buy all the new shit to kind of just be on the trending and put all those little blow up shits and everything out inside in front of their houses so they can show it off. And plus it's really for, you know, it's it could be like a challenge to yourself. Like this is what I have this year, and then I was slowly coming up, and then people would ask, how much do you pay for your business? That's probably the only question that they're probably going to ask. The only question, like if they knew you for so long and they're like a neighbor or something, or like a family member, that only one question they're going to ask is, how much do you pay for your electricity bill? Because it is the truth, you know. It's always nice to see. It's like, ooh, whose house has like the most lights and stuff like that, right? And I don't know. Maybe like when I get older, will there be more of that time where I will still be going around places just to see the lights? Because if I'm not working anymore and I'm retired, is that something to do? And can I do it? Like, is my health going to be okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it possible? Like, what if I lose a leg and I have to be on a wheelchair and I can't get around and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? So you never know. What am I doing? What you doing? I am just finished eating my lunch. And I'm waiting for the napkins to spin in the washer so I could throw it in the dry, so I could fold up some stacks. You know, I call my napkins stacks. You know, when you put the stacks. So this right here is a $100 bill. Okay, let's put another one right there. You know, when you have money and you put it on your arm, because I don't carry nuts. I don't carry anybody else's shit on my shoulders. And you have money, then you carry it like this, or you carry, like a wad. And I have stacks, so I gotta wait. Okay? We gonna get there, Jeremy. All right? And I was making a blue rose yesterday. Somebody was like, "Oh, how nice!" And then somebody asked me, "Nikki, did you know that there was a person yesterday that was asking?" They were like, "I'm a teacher, and I have blind students. Can you do me an example if this is something for my blind students? If it's possible, if they can do it? Can you close your eyes and pretend like you're blind and fold clothes?" They said clothes. They didn't even say napkins, okay? So I was there yesterday and I'm over here like close, and they kept saying on the damn chat like 5 times, "Close your eyes and do it." And I'm like, I already did like twice. And I don't know if that person was blind their damn self, like they couldn't tell what the hell I was doing, because if you talking about blind people, then you might be like in the same area, you know. Shit. I need something to drink. Something to drink. Yep. So wait a minute. I think I'm having 2 packages come today. Same for you, John Smith. We too grown. But who is John Smith? Oh, do you take cocaine? And do you know that that's how they say it in California? That's how they say cocaine. That's how they say it here. What is that? Past times? What's your past times? What do you mean, Daryl? I don't get what you're saying there. My beans. Oh God. So I do nails. I do acrylic nails, like a nail tech. Is that something nice? It's a hustle. That's what I do. I'm gonna do it this coming week on Thursday or Wednesday. I'll do my own hand. I was just looking at IG just earlier, and I was like, what kind of set am I going to do for her, because she hasn't sent me a picture yet. But when I was over there at her place on Friday, just the last 2 lives where I said I'm getting a plate, and I'm stopping by to get paid. I did a 4.5 hour live stream on that one, and I was stopping by her place in Berkeley, and I was telling her just to give some sparkling Martinelli apple cranberry juice. It's only because Thanksgiving passed, and they are I call them my nieces, but they're my ex's nieces. So they're my clients. I do their nails. So, you got to keep these people around. Well, I really do keep them around because I've been knowing them since 2022, and I've been knowing her uncle or their uncle since 2012. And in between time, I was only around his sisters, 2 sisters, and their kids. Now, their kids is much more in the, like, closer to let's just say blood for him, because these 2 girls who I'm doing nails are more of a cousin to another cousin. So like his sister, his sister's father is cousins with my niece's mother. So it's like a third kind of cousin. It's kind of far. You know what I'm saying? It's constructive. Yeah, it is. But it could take a toll of your back, because you are sitting down, but when you're doing nails, you have to, you know, you're sitting down, but your back is kind of like you're giving so much of your time to let's go to the laundry. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put this away. So this hairnet. Look, I'm not a blonde, okay, but they got blonde over here, Nikki. I got dark hair. Hold on. I'm biting my lip. See, they have coffee pots and stuff like that. The other setting, no, you have to just lay it somewhere, or the whole coffee pot is like a thermos. Coffee. Where's coffee cake? Look what I have, you guys. That's a good one. I have 5. Hazelnut. Well, I'm about to read. Let me just put this right here. Let's go see about the washer. What did you say? I'm into fitness. I love working out in my spare time. I also like house plants and flowers. Go figure. Oh, okay. Oh, you like gardening? Well, I could somewhat be a gardener too. Yeah. Just remember, if you like to grow plants that are like fruits. Hold on, we're gonna talk about it. We just lost this person 2 days ago. This person that lived here. She was 95 years old. Her husband passed away like last week. And so we lost 2 people. They're both 95, and we lost both of them around the same time. I think it's more like the family member didn't want them to suffer, but they weren't suffering. I think the husband was more suffering. The wife was more strong. She was like strolling along with her wheelchair, like pushing herself barefoot. There goes my chocolate. See the hazelnut? That's a hazelnut. But Nikki, if you're still here, thank you for stopping by. Oh yes, very much. Yeah, I'm a Libra, but we tend to make sure that nothing kind of like pulls me in the wrong direction or makes me feel like I have to belittle myself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. And I'm too, I ain't gonna say. Oh, done. That means it's clean. Okay. Well, these are the napkins. Hold on, be right there. My apron's in here, so I have to. Yeah. I gotta wait a while. Because I don't want to pull out any of the other residents' clothes because I don't want to touch it. I'm gonna speak my mind. Um, I was more in the streets like when I was 14 all the way till I was 27. But even after that too, it's almost kind of like, well, not like that. Like till I was 25. You know what I'm saying? 14 to 25 is when I was like knowing everything about what is from drinking 40s and drinking tall cans and smoking weed and then, you know, being like with your homies and all that stuff. So basically like I was being street smart while I was going through my years of 14 to 25. You understand? Hold on. They're playing bingo. Bingo. We're playing bingo, Sherwin. Huh? No? What is this on the name tag? Yep. Yeah, but I think like, excuse me, um, after um, after 35, I kind of really was like, um, out of like the pettiness that goes on and of like say somebody trying to like say if somebody was to offer me some trees. Now, is that going to be a big deal? Is that going to be a big deal for me to accept it? Like, I'm going to be like thinking too hard about it, like, or you know, as far as like, why is this person even thinking about giving me something like this, and this person is just offering it to me? I wouldn't know if it's laced, or I mean, like, that's one thing that you probably would think of, but what I'm trying to say in general, like up in the air, is more like just people being generous to me when I'm not expecting anything from anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like even like the people that are like homeless or like don't have any money, they forget to tend to these things when they're like not coming around those subjects or like things. Like say if this was like a special hammer that does a whole lot, and then they're like, well, I know what a hammer is, but if it was never like anything in their like place of, you know, in like in just in nature or whatever, like they're not going to think about it. So they don't expect anything, but they know that where they're standing could lead to um I guess different situations from having like negative things come their way, because it's always going to be a complaint, right? Say from an officer or a store that's saying, hey, you can't like stand outside my store because of the way how you are. Well, it's just like my mind is not into thinking about situations of what others, I don't want to say others, of what others are going through, because I'm not going to like say there's another person here. I'm not going to say, well, I have to judge myself towards saying that I have to act better than you in order for the next person to see which one is better. The judging right there is a whole different kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't look for that. And I don't want to be with people that think like that. Like, okay, you go to a school. Say if you're trying to bring your kid to a private school and you're on a waiting list, and you say to yourself, well, I have money. And then you don't know who the other people are on the waiting list, right? And you say, and you go to the office, and they say, okay, come in because we're about to enroll your child. And you meet another parent in there, and they're like looking up and down at you, or even just thinking like, oh, this person has money. But then they swear up and down like as if they have more money than you, knowing that they don't. So they try to act a certain way. Well, I'm the one that's the hush, and I'm more of the one that's just not the judging part of how when I come into somewhere, I don't expect myself to be like the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the center. I don't put myself as if like I have to, like, you know, my gold bangles, I don't wear them to work. So how many days do you work out of a week? 4 days. The other 3 days you're not wearing it. Why? Because I don't seem to, I only wear it when I go out. And you know, there's people out there that are like, you know, the smash and grabs, people, you know, burglary, like people just doing all kinds of taking packages outside, setting people up to say like they're the plumber or they're the fucking Xfinity and knocking, you know, wearing shit just to rob your house. So people just gotta have open, you know, of everything in their surroundings. I don't care what it is, especially being a female. So being a man, you guys have more like just opportunities to get through. Females, we have to kind of like really like look out for ourselves, you know what I'm saying, as far as like with protection, because even having like a dog could be like, you know, a watcher for you if you have your own house, living by yourself and stuff like that, and having cameras. But even you stepping out the door, you don't really know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? You could even die from like a drunk drunk driving, you know. So I'm not gonna. And the thing about that too is like I don't smoke and I don't really drink no more. I don't drink. I only drink occasionally. If somebody's getting married, somebody's anniversary, somebody's birthday, that's it. I don't sit around and drink wine just to dine and like act like I'm, act like I'm fine and shit like that. Nah. Um, but a lot of people will end up saying like, "Oh, you only got one life to live, so just have fun." Well, it there's that way of saying that, but it has to go through a subject of matter into from you dealing from saying like stability for you starting off in the right like direction of planning, um, or even say the person doesn't even really know too much of planning of what you're doing, but they say just have fun. So that can just mean something off of like, something fast to socialize off of, you know what I'm saying? Or just saying that just to say it. Well, um, I can say going on live and being on YouTube, you have to look at it like you're actually kind of working because you're putting time into yourself to give to the people that's behind the screen, but you're only just approaching it with what you have in mind of your own, your own thoughts. But other than that, whatever that's surrounding over here, the energy over that, over where I'm at, could be either it's busy or I'm at home and you're just bored. So it's just like you're just getting to these things and you're just trying to make it through. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, I'm not like saying that it's like a 50-50 chance I'll get in trouble or something, or like I'm taking chances, or you know um or anything like that. It's just people will do YouTube just to have time fly, you know what I'm saying, or they'll go on social media because they want to find out more online viewers to kind of like have other viewers be heard because they have something in common, you know what I'm saying. Or it could be possibly like Daryl. He's trying to like get me to talking, you know what I'm saying. You're like in that type of whatever, and so other people will do that because they want to see who's out there. So basically like a open, like they trying to get, hold on, them damn napkins. um what time is it? So I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna go to the kitchen because I'm gonna kind of do it early. I already folded the napkins that I have to put on the trays. I just have to do the drinks. Olivia,
Yeah.
or did you just do those tickets?
Huh?
Are those tickets?
Yes.
How many do we have?
Money, I checked in, oh, let me see.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. So far I have, hold on. Sacha, Frank, okay, those 5.
5? Okay.
6, I have 6.
Okay, 6. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I only have 6 to do. So that's 6 drinks. That's the cranberry and the apple juice. So the other server, he's getting out the juices for the dining. This is what I do. I'll walk my ass away. Bingo. know. I'm just waiting for the napkins. Yeah. I don't want to touch the clothes that are in the dryer. Because it's drier. Take a look, second time. And they're playing bingo. Bingo! That's done. This is done too. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to take off these clothes. I want to dry my apron. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trade. Because it's only gonna take 15 minutes for these napkins to be dried that fast. Like this dryer is really hot. Oh, Felice! I think this is Felice's, right? Is this Felice? Oh! She just passed away. She was 95 years old. And I could tell by her clothes. This is her clothes. Her daughter's doing her laundry. And that's one thing about this job too that I learned. Like I constantly see elder people like pass away when I'm here, and when I don't see them sitting down on their table, I get kind of, and that's one thing that I said that I won't be getting sad for. Like I said, I don't cry, I don't do this, I don't do revenge, I don't cry, I don't, you know, like I'm not two-faced and all that. But when it comes to something like this, hold on. Phone's phoning. I'll leave it right here, okay? I see. She's the one that always says, hello. She calls out. She's like, hello. She's the one that always wants her food wrapped up tight. She won't eat it until like whenever she feels like nibbling on it. So she won't eat her food right away. It'll just be placed and it'll be on top of her walker, and then she'll eat it later, what time she feel like, you know. But I think that's what her daughter is giving her. Sad, because I've been knowing them since last year December, so it's a whole year. And she just passed away 2 days ago, and her husband passed away about a week and a half ago. And I think what gave into that was more of a plan. I don't want to say plan, but like more of a family member letting the situation more like saying, well, we're going to give you this medicine to make you like pass away. I don't know if it's slowly or if it's fast or whatever, but because they're too old or like they're suffering. But I don't know, that's one thing that I learned over here, that family members have that choice to do for their parents if the parents can't give their own thought about their own life. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. because it's just like saying somebody's asking me a question, I can't answer it. I have to let another person answer it. And normally we don't go through things like that until you are much, much older, I guess. See how that sound? It's just very... I'm gonna be here for the next 10 minutes because I know those clothes will be drying. But Daryl, I seen you have an IG, but you don't have a picture on your IG. You followed me earlier, but you have two. You're following two people, and you only have one follower. So you're like really like anonymous. Tap tap on the screen. Tap tap and give me a like. Yeah, how long have I been here? For an hour. Okay, I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes and I'm gonna get off. Because I gotta start getting inside the kitchen. But I mean, I could have my little phone right there, but I think the chef, he's a little like kind of, he tells the manager what's going on and stuff like that. He probably like let him know, oh yeah, she was on her phone, but he be on his phone. So if there's anything where it's like that to put on me, I have something to say back about them. You feel me? Because he be on his Bluetooth while he's cooking and shit like that. So he don't do that with me, like, oh, she doing this, she doing that, she doing this. Like, no, we don't do that to each other. But as far as with, like, if they having a, I don't know, like a fucked up day, like, because my mood swing between, like, them, I look the other way and I just mind my own business. Like, I'm more like jolly, like happy and just, oh, is that, you know, and all this, like, yeah, and all that stuff, you know, just. Non-property. You said my non-property. Oh no. DM. Are you trying to get in my DMs because your initials stand out to be DM? And you could be on the DM too. Now, is that what you're doing? I got so many layers. I got 1, 2. I got this one inside. I got leggings underneath this. Who is this? Teresa and Miles. Okay. 2 more minutes. But yes, I feel a little bit more comfortable comfortable going live a little bit now because Nikki Lee passed by. About that land life, he comes by to support and stuff like that. And I need coffee cake. I need coffee cake to come around. Tennessee TV, he gave me a little, you know, push there. You know, he kept saying keep pushing, keep pushing. All you need to do is keep pushing. I said shit. I said thank you for that push. But yes, so 1 more minute. Said I might even run through your DM. You said shit, yeah, slip, dipped, jumped all in your DM. You stupid. You're stupid. I got 50 seconds. I'm gonna make it to 1 hour and 15, and then tomorrow will be a shift as doing dishwasher, so I will be busy, busy, busy. I'll do a lunch break tomorrow around the same time, 2:15. I always go to lunch at the same time, 2:15. That is my time. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Thank you for passing through and giving me a like and just taking a little bit of your time just to mention of how you think in your day. Okay, peace, you guys.